Okay, all right. Looks like we're going to go live here. We are testing a new product. Actually, I've used it before. We just get back around to using StreamYard. So we're going to try to do this. And I'm going to be checking a few things. I'm going to ask you if you're on YouTube, please like this. And if you're on Facebook, please like and share. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, please join. What is it? Subscribe. We're trying to build out this channel, but also in future for this particular type of broadcast, we're going to be doing it on one of our other channels. I want you to know that although this is a targeted um, um, stream here. Let me Good. Sound is good. Although this is a targeted stream, we also want everyone to know that although this is a targeted stream for the community out there that I've been sort of building this with, we decided to go on a broader scale to allow more people to get information because we're doing what is called as you see the title, the Sharia Land Project. This project is targeted. We have 25 families, Muslim families, that we're looking to acquire somewhere around 80 acres of land, somewhere north or south of 80 acres. 80 is kind of the sweet spot for what we want to do, 25 homesteads and sustainable living. Okay, so I made a few bullets here because I don't want to be all day. And those of you out there who know me know that we can ramble on, and I want to prevent that from happening because I know it needs to be short in order to get for the attention span of everyone involved. So, first point is land ownership. Why would someone want to do this? So, I've kind of introduced a general overview of the project. What is the project again? Let's recap. 25 families coming together to purchase between 80 around 80 acres of land, south or north of 80 acres. 80 is the ideal number. Of course, there's some other characteristics and requirements in that land to be able to allow us to do what we want to do, but that's where we're going. 80 acres of land. What are some of the benefits of owning? It's own land ownership is one of those things. Living in a community, created a community of living, sort of like I live in here. It's a subdivision, but we're we're not in the inner city. We're not in the urban area quite. We're in the suburbs, right here. I guess you would call it, but it's an urban area pretty much, right? We have large population here. We're in a subdivision that was added on to another subdivision. So anyway, to get more to where we're going, and as I said, I want to try to be short here. Land ownership. That's the first benefit. There's so much benefit in land ownership, and we're hoping that we get enough people in interested in this project. And fortunately, alhamdulillah, we have 25 families as our target. We already have 9 families involved. This is a 3-week old sort of project that we presented as a broader project. Initially, it was a smaller project for just myself and my immediate family members, but now we've kind of broadened it out. So we have 9 families involved. We make 16 more families who are going to get involved. Second, build build your own homestead. So being able to build your house, or maybe you want to, and this is one of the areas where we need the land to have certain allowances or lack of restrictions that allow us to put different type of home structures on that land. Could be a mobile home, a a, um, a um, a modular home, a stick built or conventionally built home, or other than that. So we need that. So anyway, build your own homestead, right? And collective and collaborative living and investments. Let's just break that down real quickly. Collective and collaborative living and the ability to invest as we're doing with this land. And so the families involved will have a history of doing just that, because it's going to take these 25 families to come together and get this acreage, right? And so there's some other projects that we have, without going into any specifics, but let's just say that there are other projects that are planned, that these families, those who wish to, can invest in other projects that will be you be that will happen on the land itself. That's why we're getting 80 acres. We're not using 80 acres for the homesteads. There's approximately out of the 80 acres, let's just say, there are 25 to 35 acres will be used for the homesteading as well as recreational area, a masjid, um, and so forth. There's some other acreage set aside for, and we'll get to that. Okay, healthy living, growing and raising our own. That's part of it. So part of the areas that we on the far end of the property, away from the homesteads, separated between the recreational areas, the masjid, and the project area, the economic development project that we economic investment project, let's say. Then on the other side there, somewhere down there, there's going to be um there's going to be, and I'm going to drop a link in here real quick in case someone wants to join me. There's going to be the farming, the land, that's going to use for raising our goats, our chickens, our sheep, whatever the case may be, right? Um, Let me see. I'm going to give someone a chance, although I don't want to be too long on here. We'll do what it takes. I'm going to say, just join me. I dropped a link in there with the link where you could, if you choose to, you can join on. And yes, I just do definitely, if you're interested, just I'm going to also drop a link in there for our Telegram group, right? So that's going to be in here too. So we have a Telegram group set up where we do day-to-day sort of communications, information sharing, questions and answers. We put the post in there because we meet twice a week on a Zoom meeting every Tuesday at 9 p.m., every Saturday at 10 a.m. We just had a meeting this morning. So we're looking to get more interest, and we're collaborating. If you There's a video that you'll see, um, that we just had our brother Sharif, we call him the Muslim homesteader, who's he's sort of the mudir, or the organizer of the project that is in New Mexico called El Andalus. They have about 50 families involved with them there. We also are connected to our brother Farouk Hunter, Farouk Hunter, who is the project Freedom Village, Georgia. And we've also been invited this week. If you look at the video, we were invited to join Muslim homesteaders. There's a national group of homesteaders throughout the United States, from groups that are in New York and Mississippi and Texas and beyond, that are doing the same sorts of things we're doing. So we can collaborate with them. We can sort of learn from them and move forward and take those lessons and apply them to our project, because we want this to be a successful project by all means. Um, the other, let's see, where was I going? Oh, my notes here. Okay, healthy living, growing and living, we're raising our own, right? Sustainable living. Also, to some degree, off grid. We probably are definitely going to try to have electricity, municipal electricity, the local power company to provide us with electricity. But at some point, we want to build our own. And one of the things is we need water on the land, of course, in the land, wells, as well as, so we want to go with solar power, hydro. There's, believe it or not, in the old days, you had to build a big dam to get hydroelectricity. These days, the technology has gotten so amazing, this technology, that you don't need a dam anymore. You can have a stream, or even a stream or a creek, and get hydroelectricity. There are ways to do that. You might look that up and you'll see it is amazing, as well as solar power and some wind power generation. Right. We notice these are renewable sources. So that's what we want to try to go for: renewable, sustainable. Our food will be non GMO, organic. We're talking about indoor farming for the most part, in terms of fruits and, fruits for the main, rather, I'm sorry, vegetables, all of are grown in an indoor environment. So we have vertical farming going on, no use of pesticides, and non GMO, organic, very healthy eat it right off the, you just pull it out and start eating it right away. Make your salad, it's so in a sterile environment, a clean environment at least, let's say. Okay, so again, let's see, where else was I gonna? Oh yes, let me hop over here right now. What I'm gonna put in here is the link to our um let's see. We're gonna put the link in here to our, and pardon me just a minute while I dance around in here and try to find this. Uh I'll put it in anyway. It's gonna get dropped in there, and that'll be to the Telegram channel, Telegram group that I mentioned earlier, because we want you to join the Telegram group and begin to, let's have that conversation and build on this. And also, if we know, I know anyone out there who knows of other guests, so we some guests for the future we plan on bringing in is one of them is Wayne Swanson. We've already had a nice conversation with him. You'll find some information regarding that in the Telegram group. You'll be able to check it out, the things that he shared with us. Additionally, we're going to bring him back in. We're going to bring Farouk Post in. All right, I keep saying Farouk Post. We're going to bring him in too. Farouk Post, you must be coming in as well. So we're going to bring Farouk Hunter in from the Georgia project. Also, you have Freedom Village KZ, which is in Kazakhstan. So it's a lot going on here that we intend certainly to share. I know why I'm not finding it, because I'm looking in the wrong place. We have a lot of here's the Telegram link right here. I'm going to drop that in here, but don't worry, it will also be it'll be easy to find. So here's the Telegram link. Please join the Telegram group. And so no one is, I don't think anyone is trying to hop in right now. Anyone else? So anyway, gonna cut it short right now. We've been on like 12 minutes. I think that's longer than I expected to be on here, but look forward to speaking to you again. This project, if you want to know more about it, hit the Telegram group up, or I'm going to drop another link in there for another Facebook page, which is our Islamic Land, Farm, and Real Legacy group, where we put a lot of information as well. But this particular project mostly is going to be found. Spoken about in the videos that you'll find posted, but come to the Telegram group and you'll get to participate, as well as our Zoom meetings, which are, like I said, twice a week, every Saturday at 10 a.m. and Tuesdays at 9 p.m. So I'm going to thank you all for viewing, and I apologize to the larger community that I wanted to make this specific, very targeted message to the Muslim community out there so that they get a better idea of what we're doing. And it's hard to reach everyone, but I have a lot of people who are uh, connected to this page. So I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for my Muslim brothers and sisters. Jazakumullah khairan. Asan jazak. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.